time to finally talk about something I've been waiting for a very long time, and some weird situations involving it. I have a package from Limited Run Games, and I'm going to open it while explaining what's going on. This is a special episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. So hello everybody, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I still have an episode that I started filming back in October that I've been attempting to finish. And it will be out soon, hopefully this week, if not shortly after the new year. But I got this yesterday and I wanted to kind of talk about it because it's a weird situation. So I got a package. It's from Limited Run Games. Here's the interesting part. Well, there's a few interesting parts. So I ordered this back in July of 2022. So I've been waiting on this package for a year and a half now, basically. I just got it this week, which this week is December, just after Christmas. So I got it December 26th. That's crazy to wait that long for an item. But there's an even crazier situation about it. Even though these just came out to people who pre-ordered, this was a pre-order, by the way, apparently Limited Run has already lost the license to the game that I got. And because of that, they're doing a sale on their website where they're clearancing out a number of products where they lost the license, including this very one. It's also getting delisted from all online stores. So even though I spent a bunch of money and got it pre-ordered, I could have just waited and got it basically around the same time for cheaper. It's a weird situation. The moral of the story here, unless it's an item you just absolutely have to have, it might be a good idea to hold off on ordering things from Limited Run directly. There are a number of retailers that do offer Limited Run products like Amazon, Best Buy, and VGP has a good selection of games from Limited Run. I would check those places before ordering from Limited Run directly because, yeah, you don't want this to happen. But I did get it. It's been paid for a long time. I figured let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and I can show it off for a new Bargain Game Hunter episode. And I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's a cool looking item. It did come with a card, which is cool. So I got the Bill & Ted Excellent Retro Collection on the Switch. So if you don't know what this is, essentially it is two Bill & Ted games. They were originally made by JIN, I believe. So they're not good. But I believe these are both games that are originally on like the NES or the Game Boy. They're older games that were bundled together for this retro collection. This is the special edition. I think there were 3 versions of it. So I got the middle version, I guess. It does come with this cool Limited Run card of Bill & Ted. It's got Limited Run Series 3 on the back. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and open this just so we can see what's inside the box. Although it's kind of hard to open, it looks like. Oh, here we go. I think I found a... I'm not going to open the game, though, because I have a very sneaking suspicion this game is probably going to skyrocket in value pretty quickly, considering the fact that the physical versions literally just came out and it's already being discontinued. So to me, that says that this is going to be a pretty sought after collector's item, probably in the not too distant future. So I probably shouldn't even open the actual case, but I want to see what's inside. I mean, I paid for this special edition, so I want to see the contents that are included. And I'm sure you do too. Now, whether I'll open the game or not, we'll see. But all right, so we have this cool, like NES-inspired box. It's a nice thick box. It's got descriptions of both of the games. They're based on the 2, at the time, Bill & Ted movies. Of course, they haven't released a game based on Bill and Ted 3, which is Bill and Ted Face the Music. So it only includes a couple things, but the things are kind of cool. It does include a soundtrack, Wild Stallions, of course, that includes the soundtrack for both games. So Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure on the NES. And then it also includes Bill and Ted's Excellent Game Boy Adventure Bogus Journey on the Game Boy. So it includes one NES game and one Game Boy game on the cart for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, I see the last thing here too. It also includes this very nice retro-inspired like NES holder that you can put your Switch copy into. So it's very retro, reminds you of the old NES cartridge covers. So here is the physical copy of Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection. So yeah, it's got a Game Boy game on it. It's got a NES game on it. I've heard these games are not amazing, but it's still really cool that, you know, first of all, Bill and Ted is a fantastic IP. And it's cool that these games were brought into the modern day. A lot of licensed games from the 80s, especially in the NES days, were not particularly well, you know, archived. So the only way to play them is on their original hardware. So this is one of those cases where you can actually play it on modern console, which is cool. So that's the special edition of Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection. It took me a year and a half to get it. Was it worth it? Probably not. Especially considering I could buy it for cheaper than what I originally paid. Of course, I paid retail because I pre-ordered it. I think it was like 60 bucks or something around there. If you want to just play the game, apparently it's on sale on both the PlayStation Store and on the Switch eShop for around $10. And then the physical copies are available in limited run. They're doing this sale where every day this week the discount increases. So right now, as of today, which is Wednesday the 27th, it's like 20%. By the time this goes up, this might already be over. And then it's supposed to go up to max of 50% on Saturday. So if you're lucky and there's still some in stock, you might be able to get 50% off, but maybe not. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This isn't a normal bargain game hunter. This probably could have been an unboxing, but I kind of wanted to share my story about the cautionary tale of ordering from Limited Run directly, because it takes a long time. I mean, last year I placed my first order with them. Actually, this was my first order with them. I placed a second order, which included 3 of the mystery box, or 4, I don't remember how many I opened, but 4 of the like mystery games they do for their like clearance blowout. And that took months to come in. So this took a year and a half. Kind of insane. So yeah, just bear that in mind whenever you want to order directly from Limited Run, because it could take a very, very, very long time to come in. So I'm going to try, one of the games I really want to pick up physically is Persona 4 Golden. So I'm going to hope that VGP gets a nice collection of that, or like Best Buy or Amazon, and probably just pick it up there. So anyway, that's going to do it for this special episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Things are getting better in my life, so hopefully in the not too distant future, we can go back to game hunting. It still might be a little bit, because there's still some things I'm trying to work through, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. So I appreciate everybody's support and patience. I really do love making videos on this channel, especially the game hunting videos, but it's kind of tough to do that when you have no money. So hopefully I can start turning things around, and then we can get back to what people love about this channel, which is game hunting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter, which was the episode I filmed back in October, which will hopefully be out very soon. Bye.